Hey everybody, it is Christy Bryant with the Best of Austin Living team, and I am answering your questions about the Austin housing market. One of the questions that we are getting asked a lot right now is about the AISD, Austin Independent School District boundary changes. If you are not aware, AISD, by one account, I think it was 98% of boundaries were affected in what they proposed about 6 months ago. So what is the current status of that? Well, they put it on hold. It was such I shouldn't say oversweeping, such sweeping changes that they've put a pause on the changes. There are still quite a few schools that are being closed, and that is going into effect. However, for the boundary changes, they have put a pause on it. So they will review the boundaries in the fall of 2026, and the changes that they put into place should go into effect for the fall of 2027. What does that mean? In some cases, they will allow children to be grandfathered in. Whatever school that they're going to now, they would be able to continue going to that. There's no guarantee on that, but that is a possibility. What it really means is that if you were, well, first of all, okay, so if you purchased a property based upon a certain school zone, and now that is changing, maybe the school that you're going to be zoned to is another fabulous school and it's not going to affect you. I know in one case, there is an elementary school that is not far from us that does not offer after school, that has no after school program. And so families who are being shifted, rezoned to that school are suddenly facing going from a school that has an after school program to a school that does not have an after school program. That changes everything for them economically, time-wise. That is a huge impact on their families. So you need to look at that. You need to understand the school that you're being rezoned to, what type of programming do they offer that is similar to what you had or what you had an expectation of. Do you need to make some other decision? And are your children in fact going to be able to be grandfathered in? Those are questions to ask. If you are not yet purchasing, if you have not purchased in Austin yet, one of my tips would be I have the link to the AISD boundary maps in the comments. If you look in there, you'll see it. It's not my document, it's from AISD. It shows the boundary maps and it shows what the proposals are. So one strategy would be to buy a house in the middle of that zone. So you more likely will be able to stay in that zone. If you're on the outskirts of the boundaries, then you have more of a chance, especially if it shows that those boundaries are going to change where you're looking at purchasing a house. So you need to strategize. And then there's also the wait and see. You could go ahead and purchase a home now, understanding that the zone may change, and purchase another house later. So it's unfortunate that it's happening. So many schools, so many students being impacted. It is happening though, so please purchase with eyes wide open, understanding that there's no guarantee on the AISD boundary changes, no guarantee that once you purchase a house that it won't change again in the future, although the chance of that happening anytime in the near future is low. Once they make the changes, decide on changes in 2026, implement them in 2027, the expectation is that it would be a while before there would be any more changes made because there's so many changes being made. And it's been a long time since anything like that's happened, but there's no guarantees. So I encourage you, if you're purchasing in the Austin area, to reach out to an agent like myself, my team, who are fully informed and can keep you informed. There's no guarantees that we can make, but we can be there to answer your questions and help you make the best decision possible. If y'all have questions, please reach out to us. The business team number is 512-994-9206, and look for the link for those boundary maps in our comments. Bye, everybody.